Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ngar Agwem is here. Come and hear from me. I will live shortly. But before that, listen to the song. I will invite you with the song to entertain you while you are waiting. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Martha. What's up? Hello, Michael. How are you? Some guy listen. Listen to that song. That song had a very meaningful. Listen to it if you understand English. Hello, MD then. How are you? A coach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Ngaragum. It's on live show. At this time is 4:52 Eastern Time in the United States. The topic that I'm talking today is that asking you a question as viewers. And the question is going like this. Will the new sanction issued by the United States government against the Republic of South Sudan is first by President Taban will be received as a congratulatory message to President Trump? So, what do you think as viewers? That's the topic for today. We have heard, I woke up last night, and when I turned on my radio, it said that the United States government, under the leadership of Donald Trump, has issued a sanction to individual in South Sudan, and that individual name was called out, General Taban, the first vice president. It said that Taban has been accused of human rights abuse in South Sudan conflict. Now, as South Sudanese citizen in the United States, and as a South Sudanese citizen who knows who this Taban is, and as South Sudanese who are watching, the question is asking you, what will be the benefit of Taban being sanctioned? Or what will be the good part of Taban being sanctioned? We all know Taban has played a big role in 2013 war. Taban has played a big role. And the question should be asked direct to South Sudanese leaders. The leaders in the IO organization, and the leader in the government of the republic. Will the sanction of Taban will help? And why? And why is now? And why is only Taban? Why is only Taban? Was Taban the only one who planned all the plan to plan the military coup that was done in 2013? Or what? In South Sudan, we know there are so many people who taking country money, taking country resource outside the country. We have like 75 people who were accused. Those 75 people who divided the 40 million that was given as the aid to the country of South Sudan. We have heard before that Kwalmanyang was under sanction, and we have heard before Malong Awan, and we heard before there is another general. Two generals were sanctioned. Why did sanction apply to certain people and then certain people are not being sanctioned? If we're talking about human rights abuse, will Riek Machar not be? Will Dr. Riek Machar will not be a part of this human abuse in the country? Why Taban? Why Taban alone? That is the question. Why Taban alone? Riek Machar is the one who caused rebellion more than Taban Dengai. Why the United States not sanction Dr. Riek? Dr. Riek is the one that traveling, going to spend money in South Africa in a hotel. Dr. Machar is the one is spending money in Addis Ababa in a hotel. Dr. Machar is spending the money of the country in a hotel in Khartoum. Why Taban? Why Taban? Why Taban? That's the question. I will have all the rebel supporters and I will have the government supporters. Why only Taban? If we're talking about human rights abuse, Taban is not the only one. Riek Machar is number one. Riek Machar is number one because he's the one who always planned the rebellion, and that Taban Dengai is the one inside to help him. Taban Dengai, I know, is the masterminded. He's the one who planned all the strategies when it comes in militarily. Taban is the man that has a lot of blood in his hand. There's no question on that. But my question is, why Taban alone? That is the question. Why Taban alone? I'm against Taban, the thing he is doing, but I ask, why him alone? He should be with other people. People I know. People I know. Like those generals in the IO. Those generals in the IO. Taban is not the one leading the army. That's the question to all of you as South Sudanese. Why only Taban? Taban is the one who helped Dr. Machar. Taban is the man always planning. His job is to plan. He's a very strong guy in military planning. That's why he did it very well in Juba when they planned the coup attempt. There are some people who are still denying it was not coup attempt. It was the really coup attempt. Only the idiot are denying it, that it was not a coup attempt in 2013. It was a coup attempt and it was planned by Taban. It's the only thing the government of the United States see on Taban. There's no other thing Taban is being accused of. What about corruption? Taban should be sunk long time ago. Because the 2% of oil Taban was using and put them in his own pocket. While the 2% of oil come to Ruang state, to northern state, and you see the full management of Taban Dengai, when you see the oil burning 2 weeks ago, there's no even a single pickup truck. There's no even a single pickup truck that can go there and put off the fire. If Taban Dengai was not corrupt, there should be a fire brigade. If something like that happened, they will show up within hour. But you see last week, the fire from the oil was burned for 2 weeks. No fire brigade put the fire off because after abandoning guy, he was corrupt. So if if the government of the United States is sanctioned Taban, why Taban alone? That's the question. Why Taban? And who find it out Taban is the only one who caused the human rights abuse in South Sudan? What about Riek Machar? What about Riek Machar? Riek Machar is the leader all years long. Riek Machar is the leader all years long. 1991 was Riek Machar. 2013 was Riek Machar. 2016 was Riek Machar. Is the government of the United States really give sanction to the right people? Or they are doing it for their own interest? Or is the interest of the government? Or is the interest of the IO organization? I know the IO people are not happy when Taban quit the IO and joined the government. Some majority of Iowa were not happy. They say Taban is a sellout. And also within the government, there's a lot of people who are watching. Taban is on the radar. People are watching him because what Taban is doing, he doing more things than the president. He's planning more things than the president. I told you Taban is a man of master planning. Somebody who planning things. Somebody who will say, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. Taban is very powerful in planning. He is a manager. He's not a manager, Taban. He knows all of this. Now the government of the United States sanction him. Will that bring a lasting peace or just a wasting of time? Will it be a lasting peace? Do they think that Taban is the man who will not allow peace to come? Is Taban the man on the obstacle? So the lasting peace is now coming after Taban being sung, right? Junubin, we need to have a place for her to stand when it comes on the issues. We have to have a place to stand when it comes on the issues. If they know the peace, the government and the rebel are working on peace to bring a lasting peace, there's no need to sanction Taban by himself. He should be sanctioned with so many groups inside the IO and then inside the government. That sanction one person is not gonna help. I was been praying to bring peace in that country so that people like Taban Dengai will be accountable, because there's a lot of things we should Taban accountable. The corruption, the money that he used to expand the war. We will take Taban to court later on in the future, because he take the money. He take the money from our people. Take the money from our people. The 2% of oil. Taban has taken the money from people. It's a dangerous guy, but I think what the United States has done is not going to help. It's not going to help Taban. He's not going to come to the United Nations anymore. That's the win point right there. But other thing, he will still playing all his negative things within South Sudan. And you heard it before. Taban is again the certain tribe, like my own tribe. Taban is again in my tribe. Taban is against my tribe. He don't want my tribe to have a freedom. Like Ruweng State, he's planning Ruweng State should not be a state. That is Taban doing that. But that's it. That one is the thing that I should have the government of the United States to dig deeper, because this is not the only man who is obstacle to the war. There are so many. Riek Machar should be number one to be sanctioned. Riek Machar, if Daniel Trump is doing the right thing, the rebel leader, Riek Machar, should be the one to be sung. Taban is nothing. Taban is the man of plan, master plan. But if there is no rebellion, Taban will not plan anything. Taban will work with the government. Riek Machar need to be sanctioned in order for Riek Machar to accept peace. Because Riek Machar is the one traveling going to South Africa. Riek Machar is travel going to Ethiopia. Riek Machar travel to go to Sudan. This is the man Daniel Trump would have sanctioned. Riek is the man need to be sanctioned if the United States understand the realities. Riek Machar, how come that you let the rebel leader traveling from country to country, from country to country, and then you don't sanction him? And you sanction the wrong guy. Taban guy is not the one who leading the IO. Riek is the one who leading the IO. Taban is the man who helped to plan. That position, he deserves it. He deserves it if they sanction him because of master plan. And then he deserves to be sanctioned. But if you talk about the human right abuse, Taban is not the one abusing human right. Riek Machar is the one who abusing human right. Yeah, United States. Trump administration has accused the wrong guy. This is the wrong guy. Then if they want to bring peace, let them stop Riek Machar from troubling. Because Riek Machar is wasting the offenses of our country. Riek Machar left the government of South Sudan a debt to be paid back in South Africa hotel when he was arrested. There's a lot of $1 million there South Sudan government should pay back. South Sudan should pay back also the money to the government of Ethiopia. Because Riek Machar he spent a lot of money there when he was there for 2 years. Riek Machar also he spent money in Khartoum. And all these offenses should be paid by the government. And if you never give sanction to Riek Machar, peace will never come to South Sudan. Because Riek Machar is the man who supply the IO. And it is a shame to see that the United States of America never sanctioned the top leader of the IO. How come that you leave the top leader of IO and then you sanction somebody who help within, and you leave the top leader? That is a common sense. It's a common sense. Taban Denga came to New York so many times. Riek Machar came to New York many times. Why Riek Machar keep come to New York? And he's the one that who caused human abuse in the country. And the United States allowed him to come to attend the United Nations Summit. Riek Machar. There's something need to be explained. Sudanese, you need to explain the right message to the world leaders. They don't get it. Donald Trump did not get this right. Donald Trump did not get this right. A sanction of Taban is not going to bring the peace. If they want to sanction Dr. Riek Machar. Period. Sanction Dr. Riek Machar. If you want to bring peace, Taban Denga has nothing to do with. He's not going to bring peace when you sanction Taban. Taban is like secretary within the IO. And you know last time Taban went to the government side. He's no longer an IO, but he's still connecting. He's doing something inside there. And if that's the reason the government of the United States give him sanction, that's fine. But the right person need to be sanctioned is Dr. Riek Machar. Because United States of America will never bring a rebel leader into their soil. They will never bring a rebel leader in their soil. Why Riek Machar? Riek Machar came to New York. Is the man who do human rights abuse in 1991, and he came to New York one time. I saw him. Why he's coming? Why Riek Machar is troubling? Daniel Trump is wrong on that. Yes, there are people who love him to be sanctioned. Like, yes, Parliament. Taban, I'm not saying here to be not to be sanctioned, but is the wrong guy. Your ring leader, Ring Machar, should be sanctioned first, and then Taban should be the second. If the statement I heard from the United States that Taban has done human right abuse, Taban is not the one who do human right abuse first. Ring Machar is his leader. Ring Machar is his leader. The person who should be sanctioned first or should be Dr. Ring Machar. But Ring Machar is traveling from country to country, and all countries in Eastern Africa, they're saying nothing to him. He's traveling the way he wants, and people are continue suffering in South Sudan, and they let him traveling on his way because he thinks he's a legitimate leader for Iowa. That is wrong. The same thing they did last time to General Malongawan. I don't know why the United States also leave the right people. Last time, Malongawan would have not been sanctioned alone. He should be sanctioned with President Kiir, because Malong was the man who executed the orders from the president, the orders from the government. So why you gonna sanction people on the bottom and then you don't sanction people on the top? It doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense to me. These are people inside. These are people inside the government. Taban Dengai was inside the rebel. Malongawan was inside the government. So if the United States want to bring peace into that country, he should sanction the top leader first to the bottom. In that way, it will make sense. So I disagree with this kind of sanction of Taban Dengai. Riek Machar should be sanctioned so that he will not traveling from country to country. I hope you understand that point, Comrade Philemon. Taban is the one to be the last person to be sanctioned rather than anybody else. I know it will be good for some people. It will be good for some people. Like me, I'm not saying let us go and celebrate. We're not gonna celebrate. There's nothing we can celebrate. The problem is not over yet. It's not over. The problem of South Sudan is not over. If you heard Taban is being sanctioned, we should have bring peace in our country, and then Taban should go to court with the citizen of Northern League, with the citizen of Ruweng State. Because Taban has taken a lot of money. The money that he should make a development, the money that he should feed the water, the money that he should do the road. Taban take all the money. The 2% of oil, the Unity oil and the oil of Panthau. Taban take all the money. So if the government was saying Taban is more corrupt, if the United States government said they sanction Taban because Taban is corrupt, Taban is taking people land without permission, that could make sense to me. But if they say Taban he has caused a human right abuse, Riek Machar is the person who caused a lot of human rights abuse. If United States in the right direction, they need to think about Riek Machar. The thing Riek Machar has done against the people of South Sudan. United States need to do more research. What Riek Machar has done to the people of South Sudan. How many people were killed in Bor in 1991? It was this Riek Machar who was the rebel leader. How many people were killed in 2013, whereby so many Nuer are crying that over 20,000 Nuer were killed in Juba? It was this Riek Machar. Over 3,000 people were killed in 2016 on both sides. The bodyguard of Dr. Rick and the bodyguard of Kir Mayari, over 3,000 soldiers lost their life in J1. And who caused it? Riek Machar. Where is Taban Dengai? Where is Taban Dengai human rights abuse here? And Taban is the one that obeyed the order from his boss. Taban Dengai is the one receiving the order from his boss. His boss should be the one to be given sanction if United States doing the right thing. I'm not fearing here to tell what is wrong. I'm not fearing here. I'm not fearing nobody. Because I'm telling you what I feel is right. I'm telling you what I feel is wrong. Taban Dengai sanction is not gonna bring peace. Because there are people there, the dangerous people, besides Taban Dengai, in the government and in the IO, they are there. There should be more than one person to be given sanction. I think the government of United States needs to reverse the sanction of Taban. It's not making any legitimate. It's not a legitimate decision. They need to sanction Riek Machar. Riek Machar traveled from Eastern Africa free, and is the leader of the rebel. And you see all South Sudanese, millions of South Sudanese are in the foreign country, in Eastern Africa, in Kenya, in Uganda. And it was Riek Machar. The United States is doing this because we South Sudanese don't believe on the truth. Maybe somebody is giving the wrong information against Taban Dengai and leave the people who are doing the wrong thing. We don't report the right thing. They said Taban killed the lawyer. There's somebody who tell him to kill that lawyer. If the United States do investigation. It's not Taban who just come up and kill that lawyer. There are people who were behind him to tell him do this, do it this way, do it this way. Kill that lawyer. Why the government of South Sudan is not being sanctioned when they kill the journalist, when they kill Abraham Isaac? Abraham Isaac was killed. Was killed in a cool blood, and it was count against the government. Why the government was not get sanctioned? Something wrong with the sanction of Taban Dengai. And this is how the Sudanese people, they complicate the issues. Now they're gonna make another problem within the problem. They're gonna make another problem within the problem. So that Kir Mayari will continue with leadership. Kir Mayari will continue with leadership. The more the government of South Sudan see people are close to come to the right direction, they create another problem. And then we're blaming the outside world. How are we going to stop to blaming the rest of the world when we are the one doing it? United should not sanction Taban alone. If it is people who do something bad to the country of South Sudan, it's not only Taban. I told you the right man that should be sanctioned. Dr. Machar should be sanctioned, not Taban. And those who will be celebrating this, those who will be celebrating the sanction of Taban, these are the anti-peace. These are people who are not South Sudanese. They are fake South Sudanese who will be celebrating this. Taban should be fined by South Sudanese, not American, because we know what Taban has done. American will not take Taban to court. It is we, South Sudanese. We should take Taban to court because he used the money that should help the country in development on war. There's no deniable on that because the 2% of the 2% money, Taban used them to support Young Machar funding the war. And if that was the sanction I heard from, if the sanction that I heard from the United States, I will not say anything. If the sanction Taban because of corruption, he should be deserved that. But if they say human rights abuse, it's not Taban who do human rights abuse. Taban was doing the orders from his boss. His boss should be the one to be sanctioned about against human rights in South Sudan. About the atrocities to the law in South Sudan. Riek Machar, he spent more money in foreign soil because paying hotel, paying his supporters. Riek Machar is the one who spent more money, Comrade Philmon. You guys understand things where? Which direction? You guys like to understand the issues. So now you celebrate Taban is being sanctioned. It's not going to help you. Your boss, Dr. Riek Machar, should be sanctioned. That's the way I see it. Because we need to tell the truth. I always speak on the truth. I don't lie. And when I say something, it doesn't mean I hate you. It means that I'm condemning you. You did it wrong. It's not correct. Taban should be sanctioned about corruption. Corruption. Because Taban is giving money. He still have the money from the oil, from the 2%. Taban is the one against the other people interest, like people of Ruweng. He's against my people. But I will leave that to God. God is watching him. God is watching him. Taban Dengai should not be sanctioned alone. If we talk about the human abuse in South Sudan, Taban should not be the only one person to be sanctioned by the United States government. That is wrong. It's wrong. And I can say it from here on this social media. It's wrong. For my freedom of speech, this is wrong to trauma demonstration. He should sanction Taban with more than one people. Because in the government, there are people in there. In the Iowa, there are people in there. Not Taban alone. During the war of 2013, Taban was not a general in the army of the Iowa. Taban was somebody inside coordinating. He the one who used coordination. And he knows that. He will not deny that. He knows by himself. But there were commander who do human abuse, like Peter Gadid, the one who passed last year. Peter Gadid, he was the one who killing people in Bor. And another general in Bentiu, his name is Kong, John Kong. In Bentiu, there were generals who do human abuse in Bentiu. Where are those generals? Why Taban? Taban was not in Bentiu during the massacre of the Denga. Taban was not in Bentiu. During the massacre of Denga in Balit, Taban was not there. During the massacre of people in Bor town, Taban was not there. In Malakal, Taban was not there. Where are those generals? There were generals there. So United States is sanctioned the wrong guy. Taban need to be sanctioned for other things, but not because of the war. If it is because of the war, Riek Machar and his general who were in those locations I mentioned should be sanctioned. That's the way I'm seeing it. That's the way I'm seeing it, Junubin. Don't be a blind element. You need to be a people who can talk about the issues of their own country. You see, yesterday in Iran, all Iranians were on the street because they were not happy because of their general being killed. But we know their general was killed for purpose that known to the United States government. They know their general was wrong, but they are not telling to the world that they are condemning it. They still go on the street condemning the action done by the American government. That's the same thing. You Junubin should do. You cannot let your leader to be sanctioned easily without evidence. And who give those evidence to the United States? It is you, South Sudanese. Because you don't like what Taban is doing, like the IO organization, they are not happy with Taban. They say Taban is a sellout. And you will see tomorrow the IO will do celebration because they don't like this man. But I cannot do celebration for this kind of sanction. It's not gonna help. I would have seen Dr. Riek Machar on the top of the list and Taban Dengai together with Riek Machar. That would be a legitimate sanction. But if you leave Riek Machar out and sanction Taban Dengai, that is a shame. That is a shame. That is a shame. You cannot sanction somebody who do the master plan and then you leave out somebody who caused the rebellion. Dr. Riek Machar is the leader of the rebel in South Sudan, and he started rebellion since 1991 until now. He's the one to be charged against human abuse in South Sudan, not Taban Dengai, if the United States is doing the right thing. And when you punish wrong people, it will not solve the problem of our world. When people are give wrong accusation to the wrong person, Taban should be sanctioned with his boss, with his organization, the IO, the general in the army, the general who were giving orders for civilians to be killed. Where are those generals? What about the general in those four places? In Bentiu, what's about the commander of the armed forces fighting the government? What's about is the one in Pariang, when 36 civilians were killed in the village? What about the command in that war? What about the command in Botown? What about was the command in Baliet? What about was the command in Malakal? These are the questions to the United States government who give sanction to Taban. Where are those generals who were executing the orders? Where are those? South Sudan is my country, and I like my country's leader to be charged for the legitimate charge, so that I should be happy. But don't charge them with the wrong accusation. The one that I want to be charged is Dr. Machar, together with his supporter. Taban is included, but don't sanction Taban alone and leave Riek Machar out. Because Riek Machar is the one who Taban was helping. Dr. Machar is the one that Riek was helping. If Taban Dengai went and commit crime, who to be blamed? Dr. Riek. Dr. Rick, like when, for example, when Donald Trump ordered his military to go and do a hate strike, who is now to be blamed? Is it the general? No, Trump. Come on, Junubin. That's the way things work. Trump ordered the drone, and he gave order to his command in Iraq to do the hate strike. And now who is now the world is blaming? Donald Trump. So it will be the same thing to Riek Machar, because Taban was doing the orders, was rebelling the orders from his boss. If Taban commits some atrocity, what do you call it? If Riek committed mass killing of civilians, Riek Machar should be blamed. Riek Machar should be sanctioned. That's the way things work, yeah, Junubin. That's the way things work. You cannot do things because you hit somebody, and you want somebody to be punished because you hit him. No. Let somebody be punished on the right thing that he has committed. If you want to be contribute on this topic, I will call you through Messenger. If you want to, let me know. But if you don't want, that's fine. The Abiyalu call Lloyd. Let me put the music. Hello, Melanie. All right, I hope I will stop from here. So if United States government want to have South Sudan to be in stable with real peace, you need to punish the right people. Punish the right people. Don't punish the wrong people. When you punish the wrong people and you leave the right people, and then problem will never change. If if the government of the United States want to help South Sudan with this useless war, Riek Machar, the ring leader, the rebel leader, is the one need to be sanctioned, so that he will not be troubling within Africa. Because this man is troubling a lot. How do you think he can accept peace? He going to South Africa, he going to Ethiopia, he going to Sudan, he come to South Sudan, he come to America, and you telling me you sanction Taban Dengai. Taban was the man who executed the orders from his boss. It's the same thing like what happened on Friday. It's the same thing. When President Trump gave the order to his general command in the army to go and do the airstrike, it is not the general who is going to be blamed. It is Donald Trump. So Riek Machar is the one to be blamed with all this human abuse in South Sudan, because this man did it in 1991, and nobody account him accountable. Nobody account him accountable. And now you're telling me, Taban, that sanction is useless. I know there's a good thing that Taban should be sanctioned. And I said them to you before. Taban is a masterminded. He's the man who do a strategist plan. He knows that very well. He knows that very well. And Riek Machar should not accept him for Taban himself to be sanctioned by the United States government. He should be the number one person to be sanctioned, because he's the one who don't bring peace. He's the one who keep, when the government tell him peace, Riek Machar go this way. When Riek Machar say he want to be peace, government go to this way. So people who supposed to be sanctioned in this problem, President Key himself, Riek Machar himself, these are the two people. These are the right people to be sanctioned. And don't tell me you sanction Taban and you leave Kir. Kir is still doing his orders. Riek is still doing his orders. Donald Trump, you are wrong on that. You are wrong on this kind. If we're talking about people who do bad things against the future of South Sudan, it's not only Taban Dengai. And you, the Denga people, know it in your own heart. You, the Nuer people, you know it in your own heart. It's not only Taban. It's not only Taban. And it's the same thing when Malong Awan was sanctioned and then Wall. There were generals who respect their orders from President Kir. They should have not been sanctioned and leave the president alone. President is the one who gives them orders. You need to do your job as military. You need to do your job as military. And they get sanctioned. How weak is Kir Mayadit? This is weakness I always talking about. Kir Mayadit. You let the people whom you guys give them an order to do, and then you let them sanction, and then you keep quiet. That is a weakness. That is a weakness. So how Taban is going to work again with the government that will give his name for him to be sanctioned by the United States government, and is the government who is the one who tell Taban do this and do this. The same thing. Riek Machar was the one who tell Taban do this, and Taban do it. Taban was giving his orders. Taban was use the orders from Riek Machar. And again, if there is a killing going on now in South Sudan, when Taban attend to the government, it is the government should be blamed first, not Taban, because Taban work for the government. And if citizens are being targeted in Juba, like now in Juba, people died at night, and tomorrow you don't know who killed them. When people talking on the media, blaming the government, blaming the IO, and then tomorrow these people lost their life. If Taban is being caught of doing this, and then he's not doing alone for his own interest, he's doing for the favor of his own government, the government of South Sudan, where Taban is the vice president. This is the way things work, yeah, people. We know all this. I'm human being. I'm human being. I know this. I know this. Our people are being killed by a known gun in Juba. If Taban is the one doing this and a known gun, it is also to be blamed on the government. Because if government is appointing Taban to be the vice president, and Taban is still planning all this for people to be targeted at night and get killed when they speak up, and government should be blamed too. This sanction should be put on the government of South Sudan, not on individual. And that's what I call the weakness of leadership of Kir Mayadit. Weakness of leadership. Riek Machar should be sanctioned for him to stop wasting the country resource, because Riek Machar has been wasted the country resource in hotel in South Africa when he was arrested. And the IGAD people were doing this for the interest to benefit the South Africa government. The same thing they do that to benefit the government of Ethiopia. The same thing when Machar went to Khartoum with Kir. They went there with the advantage of South Sudan. They were using resources from country to country because of this peace. These people are the right people to be sanctioned. If the United States want the government of South Sudan to understand the right thing, it was Kir and Riek to be sanctioned together with Taban. Not only Taban. Taban is not the one who caused the war. Although he participated, the one who planned the war is Riek Machar. Because when Riek Machar was demoted, that way he caused problem. And when Taban was demoted, that way they gang up together. They were gang up together to plan the coup in 2013. So it's not Taban alone to be sanctioned, yeah, Nuer people. You know Taban is the son of Jalaba. That's why Nuer are against him. Because they know he's the son of Arab. And now you don't want your son to be sanctioned. People who are planning things. Keep celebrate. If you think they are sanction of Taban will bring peace. It's not going to bring peace. It divided the people. Because there are people who love Taban. There are people who hate Taban. That guy will bring hatred to the country. And that's the way they're planning it. South Sudan should not be in peace for centuries. People are behind this problem. People are behind this problem. And so I'm not agree with the way Taban is single out and leave the people behind him. There are people behind Taban. People who are worse than Taban, they are there. If they're talking about the human rights abuse, there are people there. Human rights abuse, there are people who've been killed in Juba before Taban returned back to the government. A lot of people were killed before Taban went to the government. The so-called unknown gang in Juba, that was Taban? That Taban human rights abuse? Why not account on the government of South Sudan? I think that sanction is not going to work, and that sanction needs to be reversed by the Trump administration. You cannot unite the country when you leave the right people and go with the wrong people. Hello, Ramachun. Yan Makir, how are you? Big brother. Let me recognize my people. Shawich. Nyan Wundinda Atar, what's up? Magok Kanyang. What's up, man? Deng Cobra. Patrick Deng. Lado Lula. What's up? Peter Famir. Akul Minyel, how are you? McKenna Akok. So this was my message, people. I was responding because I don't like the sanction of Taban to be sung alone. No. Taban is not the one who created all this mess. He was participant. But there were people who participated with him together. Those who were planning the thing. Why those of G10 were not sanctioned? And these are the troublemaker of the peace. G10. Why G10 are not being sanctioned? I mean, why G10 were not being sanctioned? And these are the people troubling to the Western world, come lying about the government of South Sudan. All this. These were the people who planning. They were the people who planning protests. And when the protest did not win, and then the war, the military coup attempt that was cooked by Riek Machar and together with Taban, it was happened. Why Riek Machar is not being sanctioned? Ya Junubin. Why Riek Machar is not being sanctioned? And he's the one that's troubling. He's spending the expenses of our country. He went and slept in hotel 2 years in Addis Ababa, 3 years in South Africa. Now he spent another couple months, more months now in Khartoum. And you telling us that Taban is the trouble of the war? Taban is the masterminded, the master plan. But he's not the one who caused human abuse in South Sudan. Riek Machar is the one who caused human abuse in South Sudan. So I'm speaking here to tell Donald Trump is the demonstration is wrong. It's not right. It's not a legitimate sanction. He needs to sanction the right people. He needs to sanction the rebel leader. He needs to sanction the government leader. This way they will accept peace. But don't sanction somebody on the bottom and leave people on the top. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you want to sanction the country, give the sanction to the country, not individual. Those individuals can say there in South Sudan they're not going to come out anymore. And do you think that's going to help? Nothing. Taban will stay there in Juba for his rest of life. He's not going to go anywhere. And do you think that can bring peace? No. That's the way I see it, because I'm a human being. I have knowledge like anybody. But this knowledge of Yeshu, the sanction to Taban Dengai by the drama administration will not be a congratulatory message to him. It's wrong. Taban could be removed by the vice president, period. But not sanction. Sanction is not going to help. Yeah, it will not come. It will not come to December. Abdallah Garang. That is correct. But Taban is not the only person who the human rights abuse going on in South Sudan should be count on him. There's a lot of leaders. President Kiir is the one. Taban, Dr. Riek Machar is the one. Because these are the top leaders. Because Riek is work for the interest of IO, Kiir is work for the interest of government. Like the killing of journalists in Juba. The killing of lawyers. The lawyer that was killed. The government should be accountable because this guy work in the government. And if you do something in the government, you should be responsible for the acts of your citizen. Or for the act of your employee. Taban is the employee of the government. So if the government sees Taban doing something wrong that will destroy the image of the government, government should have fired Taban Dengai. That's how the thing works in the society, in the smart societies. Society where people have brain. You cannot send the name of one person and send it to the United States government and say this is the man who is the obstacle with peace. I know this was done by the Nuer community. Period. Because some Nuer community are not happy when Taban leave them and say, let me go back to the government, let us bring peace to the country. Some Nuer are not happy about Taban Dengai. These are the idiots who did this. And they will celebrate it, but they're never going to win either. They're never going to win to overrun the government. It's good for them to unite with Taban Dengai and Taban unite with the government so they can do something that will put the country into peace. But some short-minded individuals, they think Taban is the one who caused problem. What about Ringmachar, who caused rebellion twice? Taban was doing the orders from his master. Last time Kir Mayadit allowed General Malong to be sanctioned, it was wrong too. Malong was obeying the order from the president. Malong was obeying the order from his government. General Deng Wall was doing the same thing to his government. He was doing the same thing, respect the order from his commander-in-chief. And last time they are the one who being targeted to be sanctioned. And you leave the people who create the problem and you sanction the people who are told to do the action. What kind of law is that? What kind of law is that? I will go to law school because of this thing. So I should know more. But I read the book from the law. There's nothing like that where you punish the people who commit it, but you don't punish the people who give them the orders. What book is that? I need that book title. Riek Machar and President Kiir should be accountable. Any killing that took place in South Sudan, government always has to be answerable, not individual. I think I will stop from there. All right. Thank you for watching. Let me put this. Let me put song from the Nuer so you, Andrew should understand. I know you the one of Nuer individual who don't understand. Even the thing going on in the Nuer community, you don't even understand them. So don't mind about my show. There's nothing you can understand here if you don't understand the issues of Nuer. Listen from John Kong, but you're not going to be able to listen. You're a man of nothing. Thank you. That was a beautiful song from Gordon Kong. You know, guys, if we never learn how to condemn things on the right action, then we're not going anywhere in South Sudan. Sanction or killing people when they speak up is not going to help. We need to understand the definition of the sovereignty in dictionary. You need to go and define it. What is the meaning of sovereignty of your own country? The sovereignty of your own country. What is the meaning of it? Just go read. Just go read. So we should find people based on the right action they have committed. Taban guy should be fined by the South Sudanese because it's the man that who misuse our money from the oil. It's the man who misuse the money from the oil. The 2%. Now, if you go to Bantu, the things were built by individuals were destroyed by the war. And who should be blamed on that war? Dr. Machar, not Taban. Lives were killed in Bantu. Massacres was done in Bantu. It was not Taban was not there in Bantu. There was a general who massacred the Denga people in Bantu. UN has reported that massacre. It was not Taban. Where is that command? Why is not function? If the United States want to do the right thing. The commander that was in charge of the army in Bantu, who give the order for Denga people to be massacred in Bantu. Where is that command? It was not given sanction before when name of Malonga came out, the name of General Denga Wall came out. Those commands who were operating the orders from IO, they were not sanctioned. Something is not going right here, the Sudanese. And the command that was killing people in Bor town, thank God, he fought through natural death. General Peter Gadet is the one who killing people in Bor until his own general in the army. He turned the gun, his own deputy, he killed his own deputy. There's no way we can put sanction on that guy because he's no longer alive. But he should be deserve the sanction because he do human right abuse, killing innocent civilian. Where is the commander who ordered the order for civilian to be killed in Balit? Where 370 people were killed in the same day. Where is that command? Yeah, government of South Sudan. If the government of South Sudan is giving the name of people who committed crime against humanity, where are those command? Where is their name? The command who was in charge the battle in Pariang, that battle went for three weeks, where 30 women and children, 30 people, including children and the mother that was her stomach was cut. And the baby was bring out dead. Where is that command? That command was from Bantu. Why we didn't see his name being sanctioned? Because he act on human right abuse. Where are those? United States will not win this war when you give sanction to the wrong people and leave the people who commit it. So, Taban Denga is the man that would do the orders given to him by the IO leader, Ringmashar. The same thing, they asked the government general that were sanctioned before, they were executed the order give to them by their own president and by their government. That's the way things work, stop being idiot. I'm not telling the truth to the rest of the world. You cannot punish Taban because he's the son of Arab. That is the point right there. That is racist. Why you don't punish the Nuer who kill the Denga within the IO of Dr. Machar? Dr. Machar should be the one to be sanctioned. If there were people behind the sanction of Taban, you were wrong. Riek Machar should be number one in the sanction. Because Riek Machar is the one now traveling within Eastern Africa. Even he came to America. A year ago, Riek Machar came in the soil of America, and America said that they will never welcome the rebel leader in their soil. And Riek Machar came. Riek Machar came to New York before, and Riek Machar came to Nebraska before, but Riek Machar killed people in 1991. Riek Machar killed people in 1991, and he has not been given sanction. Again, it's a human right. Now you're telling me Taban? Taban oga be a loy fanash ko ginubin because achi weu kwa achi ka champat weu go oil weu 2% sin on labor oil to achi Taban achi ke loy kage weu ane ka tong loy funded kan. And this should not be done by the government of the United States. This should be done by the government of South Sudan. Okay, ko chin na liga diz fi nam ke chin ke bug lew chin ke bug loy ro wa pa okay independent na chu yok u country ja ku be loy ran e way be a loy grab out from our hand ku yin ran fe chi manade ko ye lo la ke rebel ke ka pet bi ke yi right ku government na chi yin right e ko chin na liga jo cha what kind of knowledge chin na liga ke ko yen jo lo la ke rebel ke we big gam powers achan big peace big buy in the country. Actually, rebel the peace gone buy in the country. Government no peace buy because government give the rebel demand to follow. Like when we signed the peace, when John Garang signed the peace with women of Bashir, John Garang give his demand to Bashir, and Bashir give demand to Garang and say let's do it this way. This is where the peace came last time between the two leaders. Who don't know that? And the same way should be done in the crisis of South Sudan. The rebels should respect the demand from the government because government is more power than the rebel. All right? That's the way it's supposed to be. Government has more power than the rebel. And if you keep thinking that the rebel should be the one to bring peace, they're never going to bring peace unless they accept the demand from the government. And if you think peace will come because Taban has been sanctioned, and then let's see that peace. If the sanction of Taban will bring peace, because Taban is not responsible with the army in the containment areas. They are commanded there who are listening to the orders from Machar. Taban has nothing. Taban is the man who like the money. His job is money. He like to do planning. He's good with the strategist planning. Taban is very powerful in these two areas. How he will go away with the money and how he will help the rebel to do plan. So Riek Machar should be sanctioned together with Taban Dengai, not Taban Dengai. That's the way I see it. And some Sudanese are celebrating his sanction on Facebook. It's not going to help. It's the wrong man that the United States government has issued the sanction. He's working with Kir. And if the thing is doing now under the leadership of Kir, then he should be sanctioned together with Kir. Andrew, you don't know what you are talking about, man. Don't waste your time commenting. You one of the Nuer that I see, you never understand anything. What news you are telling me here? The news of what? Taban has been issued a sanction. That's what I'm talking about. What news you are telling me? So only idiot people like you don't understand things are the one thing that I'm talking rubbish. I'm not talking rubbish. Most of the people who are watching understand what I'm talking about. So I'm not be worried about your negative comment. Yeah, the Gyarinyang. Yeah, Ring Machar, if United States want to punish somebody who commit human right abuse, Ring Machar should be on the top list. Ring Machar should be on the top list. If United States say they want to sanction Taban Dengai because of human abuse, then Taban will be the second man. Taban should be the second man because Young Machar should be on the top list. And the command that who were issued order for people to be killed in Bantu, people to be killed in Pariang, people to be killed in Bor, people to be killed in Baliet, people to be killed in Malakal, people who were killed in Akoba. There were people who were responsible on that. Where are the names of those generals? Why Taban? Taban was not on the ground when people were fighting. Yes, Taban had been sanctioned today. You didn't see that? It was on the news today, and it's also on the radio. You need to put your radio on. You can listen to it. It's all over the internet. The government of the United States issued the sanction on Taban Dengai. They sanctioned the wrong person. They sanctioned the wrong person. Taban helped Ring Machar to fought the war through financially. That is right. That is correct. And if the government of the United States sanctioned Taban because of corruption, I will never say any single word. But if you're talking about the killing of people in the country, it's not Taban who do that by himself. It's not Taban. It's not Taban. Because people taking side on this case because Taban is the son of Arab. That's the way I'm seeing it. He's the son of Arab. Why there is no another son of Nuer who commit crime? People who kill people in those areas I have mentioned. Why their name never appeared? Why their name never appeared? And some Nuer people, they hit Taban because Taban work with the government. And they say Taban is taking side. He work with the Denga government. And it's not the Denga government. It's the government of South Sudan. It's the government of South Sudan. I think I will stop here. It's now 6 o'clock and I need to do something else. Thank you for watching. Before you go, I want to put the music on. I will put the song again from Kong. I love his song because I understand the Nuer language. Andro, listen to that song, man. You are a Nuer Chinkuta Yukup, a imitative-minded individual who don't understand things. Listen from your brother. Listen to that song. If you are Nuer language, it's speaker. This piece, Taban guy, in the first place, if we know Taban was the one helping for peace not to come, Taban would have not been food at the by prison in the first place. And I made a video before, Andro. If you think Taban was the one that made a peace not to come, I said before, why you Nuer, if you know Taban is not bringing Nuer together, why you accept him to be appointed as the vice president? I had a video like that before. I was not supporting him to be a vice president. So the point I'm talking here, I'm talking about the sanction. I'm not talking about why he's the vice president. I'm talking about the sanction that the United States has released on him. Why is him by himself? If we talk about the war casualties or the war atrocities, it was not Taban who committed all those problems. There are the people in the government side, there are people in the IO side, including Riek Machar. He should be the one to be sanctioned if the United States telling the truth, so that he will stop troubling from South Africa, from Addis Ababa, from Khartoum. He should stay in South Sudan. That's what I'm talking about, boy. I hope you will understand from the song. Oh, Jamie Luba, how are you? If you want me to bring you, so I can bring you through Messenger, so you can tell your nonsense. Why you think the sanction of Taban will help? Taban is not the one fought the war. Taban is not talking with general on the ground. Taban is the one who wants peace. But if he's planning something inside the government, then people are watching him because he's already on the radar. But this sanction is not going to do anything. Andrea, how are you? I'm not useless. I'm a good man. I'm a very good guy. Should be proud of me. Very good guy. Very good guy in Ruang community. I'm very good guy in Padang community. I'm a good guy in South Sudan community. Listen to the song. Okay, I'm calling you. Send me a message on the messenger, not here, on the messenger. On the messenger, regular messenger. Don't call me. Just say hi so I can pick you up there. Don't call me. You understand, Andrew? Call me on, make a comment on the messenger so I can bring you. Andrew, I'm calling you. Hello? Yeah, stay around. Let me turn this music off. You hear from Gordon Kong?
Yeah, I know the song, but what you're making is not making sense, you know?
Okay, hold on. All right, Andrew, to you, my viewers, I brought one of my guests to speak here. Andrew Potts is here on the messenger call. I will let him talk so you can hear him. If you hear him, click like. If you don't hear him, say that you don't hear him, so you guys could hear his point of view. So, Andrew, say something to my viewers if they can hear you.
Okay, I wanted to, let me just say thank you for letting me in.
Yeah, hold on. Agaping, do you guys hear him? If you hear him, say something. If you hear him, click so I can see you hear his voice. You guys hear him? Oh, okay, Andrew, talk. So maybe they can hear you now. Talk. But don't go to your point. Don't go to your phone. Just say, aye, so they can hear you. If they hear your sound, and then you will continue talking.
Okay. Thank you for letting me in. So my name is Andrew, as you heard from the host. So I would like just to go straight into my point.
Yeah, they hear you. Yeah, they hear you talking. Keep talking. The floor is yours. But before you talk, let me introduce you the topic I'm talking about. The topic I'm talking about is the sanction of Taban Dengai. Taban has been issues a sanction statement today from the government of the United States that Taban has committed human right abuse. And then I said, how come Taban alone? What about Riek Machar? Because Taban was using the order given to him by his IO. Why is only Taban to be sanctioned? Where are the other generals that were killing people in Bantu? You know that a lot of massacres was done in Bantu. There was a general there in Bantu. In Bo Town, a lot of peace civilians were killed. And the person who did those are not there anymore. Peter Gadet is no longer. That is gone. People who killed in Balit, 370 were killed in Balit in the same day. Where is that general who operated that war? People were killed in Malakal. Even human abuse. Why is Taban alone, ya Andoro? That is my point right here. And you are saying no, it's good for Taban. Why is Taban alone?
Okay, you stop interrupting me. Let me just go straight into the point. So, thank you for letting me into your show. I would like just to indicate some of the stuff here into your viewers. I would like just to say, people, my friend. Let me just say, people, my friend, in South Sudan are just trying to look for peace. If you go into live video like that, try to destabilize the peace agreement. So let's just see what is going on. Taban is being sanctioned. You know the reason why Taban is being sanctioned. It's because the government are being dragged, is screaming and kicking to implement the peace agreement. And the reason why they don't want that is because the opposition is holding them accountable. They don't want something to go root cause, which is going to happen in South Sudan. Because Riek is declaring to you guys, he's saying, if I'm a criminal, let me go to court. Why don't you agree with that? And now, Taban is being caught into so many atrocities that have happened. Especially the 2016, especially the 2016 atrocity that happened in J1. Taban was responsible for it, and then they're running the mass migration that was going on around 2016 and 2017. Taban was called for it because the peace would have been implemented smoothly, but Taban interrupted it by making a coup again into Riek so that he can take the vice president. So then not many want Taban to be the vice president. So it was just the interest of Dinka to put the Taban so that Taban is going to be working against the Nuer. So you guys don't get it. What in Kenya, Taban was responsible for it as well. Taban they're doing it as well. How can you say that Taban cannot be sanctioned? There is a fighting now in Jikany land. Who is responsible for it? Is Taban. It's because you guys don't want the peace agreement to be implemented. So why don't you accept the reality that you have genocide the people of South Sudan? Huh?
Who are you talking? You telling me or you telling the government?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Why don't you accept the simple fact that you guys genocide the people of South Sudan? You accept the reality. It is something there.
Me personally, I did not commit anything. I'm just somebody talking here, but the thing you are saying. Listen.
You are those sort of individual that supporting nothing. Supporting the government that has committed the atrocity. What about the genocide in Juba? That has not been even answerable. They have not even been answerable for it.
And why are you support?
2016, there was genocide.
Why are you supporting rebel and rebel fought so many times and they never win and they're losing life? They're wasting life on Nuer. Are you
just doing it in a self-defense? They just
why are you supporting the rebel?
Away, you have to defend yourself.
Why are you supporting the rebel, Peter? I mean Andrew. A rebel fought so many times. They fought in nothing. They didn't win. Listen.
I'm supporting the rebel. Let me tell you, I'm supporting the rebel because they are advocating for the right thing. They are
what right thing? What right thing?
Accountability.
What right thing? Could you give me one example? What right thing?
The right thing is justice and accountability. If they're saying let's go to court and let the people be whole accountable for what happened in South Sudan, I mean they're giving justice to those who got killed.
When do you think Machar said that yesterday, or he said it in 1991?
No, it is in the agreement. It is in the agreement. That's why Kid doesn't want to be implemented. Doesn't want the agreement to be implemented.
That is your own. That is your own personal point of view. It's not what. It's not what the IO stands for.
It's not my personal view. That is why they are obstructing the peace.
You the one don't know what we are talking in South Sudan. Listen. If Taban Denga is doing this and that, Taban should be removing the vice president. That's a legitimate case. But if you give him a sanction, listen first. If you give him a sanction and he's still a vice president, he's still gonna make those there. The only sanction, he's not gonna come to America. But if he's still a vice president, he's still gonna do what he's doing.
Well, it's gonna work. So if the government, it's going to work. If it doesn't going to work, there is more sanction coming out. The entire cabinet is going to be sanctioned. It's just only Kir. Kir is not going to be sanctioned because the reason why is because if they call these two guys to go and talk somewhere for the peace agreement, these two have to go. But all the cabinet, they will have to be sanctioned.
And then why is only Taban? Why is only Taban? That's my point. Why is only Taban?
No, there are few individuals already been mentioned already. Like Makwilwes and Coleman Young, those guys, they are already been sanctioned. So they are not allowed to go anywhere. So what are you talking about? Those are from the government cabinet.
And then you think the sanction of Taban will let you, the rebel, accept it?
Exactly. Because Taban is obstructing the peace agreement by mobilizing some individual from from the Nuer of Jikany that is saying that is using them to go and support him. Like now there is a fighting now in Jikany land, which should have not have happened.
Fighting who? Fighting who?
Fighting with the government. The government side, the government troops, they are now in Jikany land. Is that a peace? So that is why the United States is saying that Kir is obstructing the peace by using Taban. So that is why Taban is being sanctioned. That's the reason.
I'm saying, I had this question to all South Sudanese, not you alone. I said, if Taban is now came in as somebody who come to help the government to bring peace, and Taban doing other things, why South Sudanese don't remove him to be a vice president?
No, I don't get the point you're making. You're saying Taban was being put there, was appointed by Kir, so that the peace can return to South Sudan.
Yes.
That is not the reality. Because why? Taban was involved in the kidnapping of people from the foreign country, like those human rights activists. They were being killed because of Taban. And then Taban was involved in the mass migration that during the fighting in J1, people had to run away to foreign country. He was all accountable for that. And then secondly, the killing in J1, Taban was also mentioned for that as well.
Who report all this? That the Nuer. That's
why I told you you should read the news.
That the Nuer individual like you reporting all this, the government don't have
you should read the news. That is why I tell you should read the news, man.
Hey, Jinji Young,
you don't get, you should read the news.
Jinji Young. Hey, Jin Rami Young, Jin.
But just accept the simple fact that you guys had committed the atrocity. Especially the Dinka tribe.
Mitchell Harji Shelling. Jinji Young.
You guys are still supporting Kir. So the price that you guys going to pay is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. Because a lot of people of South Sudan now, they are fed up with that tribe, of Dinka tribe. Yes, that is the reality.
Baganang ni.
That is the reality.
Denga baganang ni.
That is the reality. Huh?
Denga baganang ni bagajoy wani.
Yeah, that is what you guys are going to be asking yourself. So
No, see, no, I'm a Jinchela, say me o chichi and gorga denga. Denga bagajoy ni.
No, I didn't say we don't want the Dinka. People are spreading up with you guys because you don't want the peace to be implemented because of the atrocity that you guys had committed.
It's not the Denga people. The problem is the Ring Machar.
You are mentioned there because you guys are still supporting Kir.
Ring Machar. Kir is a legitimate. He's the president of the country.
He's not legitimate. He's not legitimate. You have committed the atrocity. You have genocide people.
And that's why
you have killed the innocent people.
And that's why
how can you be still recognized as a legitimate president?
And that's why we call you to bring peace so that we can find who was commit what. You cannot take people to court when people are still in bush. Yeah, comrade. That's why we call you to come in. When you come in, we will see between Ring Machar and Kir who did what. That's the way the rule works.
Okay, yeah, now you're coming now to the point.
That's the way rule works. I'm not saying here we're gonna take them to court right now. But let us have peace first. Let us have peace first. Let us have peace first, and then after peace, we will share all the evidence and see who commit what and who commit what, and then the law will come there. If Kir was the problem, and then he will be charged for what he has done. If it is Riek Machar, he will be charged for what he has done. But you know are running after Riek with war that you never win. Since those of Anyanya 1, Adala Shual, Guy Toot, and then Paul Tong, and then Konatim. All this, you name it. You never win. You were the life of Nuer. You, like now, how many guy jack?
Well, we never win.
How many guy jack now in Gumbela? A guy jack who left in 1988 because of the rebellion. And you guys are still supporting the war. War you never win.
The claim that you're trying to make now is not making sense. Because, why? We have proven to the world that we can fight. We don't go around the country or around the foreign country to go and lobby the other foreigners to come and kill our citizens. We don't do that. We have proven to the world that we can fight. So you guys are just only nothing.
Just see you as Andrew, why are you telling liar that Nuer never come to lobby in the Western country?
No, we don't.
Taban, hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Kenya, Uganda to come and kill the South
Hey, linga wana, jin, linga. Jin kai law lar wanama. Medan
we don't do that.
Medan mekino linga medan mekino kur kino tuok. Ring ma cha che ben ngena Nebraska. Taban denga che ben ngena Nebraska. Before war. And then when me chiga lo jok chu war roda wuto mulara kai lor jin. Nuere kan nay no gore. Linga yen nuere. Linga yen nuere gore ba South Sudan ba kok ba kam kawaja. Ejen wa idun. Lakini chana benno.
Just to lobby for.
Hey, chana benno.
We're not going there to America to go and ask for some help to go militarily. He was asking for the people. For help to go and advocate for the peace.
Hey.
He's not going there to America to go and help him. No.
Riek Machar went to South Africa. Riek Machar went to South Africa. He spent a lot of money that the government will pay back. Riek Machar spent many years in Addis Ababa hotel. Government of South Sudan is responsible to pay them back. Riek Machar went to Khartoum to spend another money, and the government of South Sudan is still responsible to pay them back. And you telling me that you are the one who want to make South Sudan better? Shame on you, Andoro. Shame on you.
Look, the claim that you're trying to make, you're going there, here and there.
These are the facts.
That's why you guys don't make sense.
These are the facts.
That's why you guys don't make sense.
That is the facts.
Every time we go to the reality, you don't face the reality. You don't really show people that that you got the love for that country.
These are the facts. We love
already.
the Denga that you are again. The Denga love South Sudan like chocolate.
Nah, bullshit.
Yeah, con jang no South Sudan like chocolate.
Yeah, but you guys are all tribalists though.
A roll down
You don't have love for anyone in South Sudan. You just got love for your own people.
All right.
That is why you guys are. That is why a lot of 26,000 they have not have been killed.
Don't
that's just nasty.
Kai lor ne 26,000 ne te jang te gatin jang mu te gajiba.
26,000 that got genocide by Kir himself.
Ki jang te gatin.
They would have not been killed.
Linga jang te gatin. En number me la 26,000.
Don't have love at all.
No, nuet jang te gatin. En number me so jang te gatin. She kai lor lar sakit.
No. There is no Dinka there, man.
There a Denga.
That government in South Sudan is for the Dinka. Even when the fighting break out in J1 in 2013, Makwilwes was going. He went into the national radio in South Sudan, telling the Dinka in Dinka language that you showed 1991. You go and rebel 1991 in Dinka language. People went from door to door, 4 days, killing everyone. So do you think that is the government for everyone?
Keme dan mi chalat ke ring ma chake 1991 go or jig.
1991 you guys were defeated. You guys were defeated.
No.
Riek was in charge. I know Riek was in charge of the troop.
No, see neji.
But you came and killed people in Ayut.
Lingate milari jiga tong nuere.
Hey. In Ayut. Hang on, let me just make this point. After you people kill the Nuer in Ayut, in the church, also in Wat, after those people that you guys got killed, their relative went and they went to Bor. After they went and fight the Dinka, and then you guys were defeated. So if you guys were defeated, so that is not the Nuer that is starting the fighting. You kill people first.
No, that's a liar.
And then now you
no, Linga
responsible for 1991. 1991 what?
Linga.
You guys were just defeated.
Rayma kai lor cheso. Medan
No, that is
Linga kore da ni chake to ke bor. Nei chiga ring motonin. Lagin day tell a day chero ngo. Day ke nyen kana ring machar. They na la cha jang ja jo che jang kelu a group of people che jang kelu lagin ke mi chela de dan ke 1991 jige long me al rayo ne cha kana ke jiba jige ngu chi la du la jige ne cha kana ke 1991 ke human being farga.
There was a horror in the first place because John Garang himself, he was tribalist. That is why even now, if I talk to you about John Garang, I never give him any credit. Because I know that John Garang, he doesn't have a legacy. He was fighting for nothing. He died for nothing.
What about Riek Machar? What do you give to Riek Machar?
No, Riek got a legacy. His legacy was self-determination. That is his legacy. Sudan got independent because of him.
That self-determination not come because of Riek Machar. It was from those of Banyanya One.
That is Riek Machar.
No, those of Banyanya One. You need to read the history. Those of Joseph Lagor. These were the people. These were the people who asked for the self-determination.
Self-determination was.
It was before him.
It was started by Boldio.
Yeah, and then both do. And then why you say it's Riek Machar? You lying.
That is because of all the Nuer politicians.
No.
All the Nuer politicians, they all shoot the self-determination.
You have to
give. They always go New Sudan.
You have to give credit to do both, not Riek Machar.
Yeah, but
don't lie.
It was a Boldio credit.
Riek Machar.
And then from there, who finished it?
Riek Machar.
Boldio died before the self-determination was achieved.
Riek Machar Gadia.
So the credit is for Riek now.
Shelling?
Because Boldio died before the self-determination was achieved.
Shelling? Ring Machar Gadia. You know, yeah?
Yeah, well, you guys just accept the simple fact that that guy.
Hey, share
the
that
guy
with
that
ring
you
my
guys
child,
so
ring
much.
my child.
No,
She
you
no
listen.
knock, ring my child go be no the albiga liu.
No, you listen. You listen.
Ring.
You accept the simple fact that Riek is a Nuer. If you guys don't want the South Sudan to get independent under the name of the Nuer guy, so that is the reality. So you accept it. That is Riek legacy. South Sudan become independent because of him. That is why he said last time that even if I got hit so much, I can be proud. I can even beat my chest that I have created the state. He has created the state himself already.
Why? Okay. Listen.
The state already.
Because whatever you say to give ring my child credit, it doesn't make sense to other viewers to hear it. Because why every time and why you go again? Is it if ring my child the one who brought the independence of South Sudan? Why you create another war?
He was. That is his credit.
And then why you create war if he's the one who brought independence?
No.
Why the rebel didn't respect Riek Machar? Also again, Riek Machar created 11 state. 11 state was added to the whole 10 state make 21, and now the same people rebel again the number of state. You guys don't have a position. You are just lording. You don't have a position.
You listen here.
You don't have a position.
What your leader said last time. Look. The history goes to you guys, every individual of Dinka that's saying that he's a politician. Well, what your leader said last time is, when he went to Khartoum, he went and told Umar al-Bashir, he said, for us to become independent, it was not our choice. We were being forced by the majority. So you see, that is the reality. So you guys are jealous. You don't want South Sudan to be independent.
Who is jealous now? Who is jealous now in the situation? Who create war? Riek Machar create war against John Garang. Listen, Riek Machar create war.
You guys are jealous because South Sudan got independent because of Riek vision. That's why you guys don't want him.
Why you destroy it? If why you always go against him? Why you go against him?
No, they always in politics.
No, I'm saying why Nuer? Why Nuer go against? Listen, why Nuer go against Riek? If Riek is the one who bring independence, why you create the war after we get independent?
No, that is not us who create.
No, answer that question because you said you the one who bring independence of South Sudan. If Nuer bring the peace in South Sudan, if Nuer bring independence, the self-determination of South Sudan, why you create the war after we get independent?
Okay, yeah, you asked me that question. So
no, answer. Don't beat the bush. Answer.
Yeah, I'm answering you now. Now you're taking us back now to 2013. In 2013, when the fighting happened, it happened in day one. That was in presidential guard. It was the fighting start because within the presidential guard, they heard the rumors that Kir was talking about assassinating Riek. And within the presidential guard...
These are all liars.
They're no lie. This is the truth. So you read the history of South Sudan. Even the coup that was fed by Kir, that there was a coup in South Sudan, was dismissed by international community. There was no even a coup. So Kir should be just ashamed of himself. And one day I'm just praying to God, if there is a God in that country, or if the God that we actually pray all the time, if that is really true God, God will see what Kir did, and God is going to hold him accountable for it.
So you just pray only what Kir did. You don't pray of what Riek Machar did 3 times. Shame on you. Shame on you. You're not a nationalist. You are not a nationalist, Andrew. You are not nationalist. You are tribalist.
But the problem with
why you don't pray because don't pray about Riek. Riek is the one who commit all this. Riek is the one who bring all this mess.
The hatred for Riek Machar, that is what is always in your mind, you guys. You don't even think about the country. That is the problem.
Riek Machar will not go. the way you talking.
All the time of
Listen,
the peace,
the attitude,
all the time.
the attitude you guys are using against the government of South Sudan is not going anywhere. You really not going anywhere. Government is the government for South Sudan. It's not the government of Kir. It's the government for all South Sudanese, including the Nuer. It's the government.
Look, I will just consider that the truth hurt.
No.
Those individuals that you mentioning that there are some Nuer there. Those are few individuals that are really just want money. They just fighting for their stomach. They don't
want money. Those are the nationalists. People like James. Yeah, General, what is his name? James Hus is a nationalist. That guy, he is the hero of Nuer. He don't like violence. And you guys call him a man of money. James Hus is a great leader.
Yeah, James Hus, you guys love him because you guys killed the Nuer under his leadership when he was a chief of his staff. And you confiscated even his phone. You don't want him to talk to the Nuer people on that day.
No.
So how can you call him that a great guy?
He's a leader.
He was under the threat. He was under the threat because he was told if you talk, we're going to kill you too.
Yeah. Okay.
So
now I think now you're gonna feel good, and then your other Nuer will go and listen to this video. But let me tell you, Riek Machar don't run after Riek Machar. Riek Machar is the one to be taken to court together with president.
Yeah, good. Now you're coming now to the reality. So why don't you cooperate with us? Let's go to court then. Cooperate with us.
And then leave Taban alone. Don't run after Taban by himself. Taban need to look. Taban should be sanctioned with other people because he's not working on his own.
No. Taban can be sanctioned because he's obstructing the peace. There is a fighting at the moment.
Now you think now the peace will come?
The reason why the international community are angry with the government, even Kir himself, he's going to be in the list soon.
Do you think the sanction of Taban will make you happy, Nuer people?
Yeah.
Because you guys running after Taban because listen, Nuer are running after Taban because you know he's the son of Arab. That's why.
No, don't give us that bullshit.
No, that's what you guys are doing on closed door.
We're not segregating him. No.
No, some of Nuer say it before.
We're not segregating
some of Nuer say it before. They say he's the son of Jalava.
The agreement to be implemented. We just wanted the agreement to be implemented. That's what we want. That's it. Please stop.
Yan Nuer take ayo yan tell which yan the Asian young.
Asma, ma yen ma ku yen ngodi. Ko yen tin ma yan ai we yan na already. While jogare, kar na be mal. Ala wo yan ke ye chone we ake we lo je wo na mal. Huh? Hey, gare ma.
Hey, kon jang lilinga kon jang kon gurge peace.
Kai we did it. Okay, ma go again peace point. Ma go again peace. Okay, why don't you cooperate with the world? The one and I lark je one nagari. Yenu ma lark je obi take a root cause right there. Banalu. Kone diale kone anagar 26,000. They cannot go for nothing. They cannot go in vain like that. Eh? Any country there is a history. Any country there is a history. But it has to be written.
Linga go 26,000 people can hear Nuer crowd and take young thing take you go tell you thing. Ekai yeah, hearing majority are Nuer lagin get na hear Nuer take a thing. Hey, Jipa na route agatin linga 26,000 linga
there are few individuals.
Linga.
We know them.
Linga.
Garia chola, Garia chola, Terpamatuk, Garia chola. Paul Manyang, Makwilwes, Kangari Dialti, we know them in the list.
Killing
Let the peace be implemented.
La Laria 26,000 Jifari and Degatin, Nadan Jagana Mani Chiga dan Janak Yagada Chakamra, a chick Dora Ure, a chick Parian. Kianuel La Lara Kajuo, Enyanuere, Kenyanuere, Enya Fanaru, Cholaro.
Majida, Asma.
Emula Lara Kai. Emula Lara Kai, January.
Yeah, my you would do it, you're looking a lie. You know, think you wonder a deal of mother to a deal kid. Man, no, doesn't make sense, man.
No, January, Kailor Mabapal, Kailar, Tinian one, Chica work a woman, kill you.
So let's just admit the simple fact that you guys failed the South Sudan, man. Don't call it your country. Like you have genocide the people, kidnapping people from the foreign country. What sort of foreign policy you guys are trying to?
We have been in kidnapping.
Taban was kidnapping Dong Luag and that Equatorian boy last time. Remember?
Chagana.
Those are the human rights activists.
Chagana.
Do you think that Taban cannot be all accountable?
Chagana.
Yes, of course, he can be all accountable.
No, Chagana. What I take Chagana.
Chagana can lure Kapa is squat. I'm not quitting him. I can't have an idea. I'm not quitting.
And another, can you know what I care one of them?
Look at my kid. Can I would have told them a queen with it?
No, she ma queen with the garden charlotte tooth cow. A dull did Jayna.
Come a queen.
A Yanuera like some Yanuera like some Nueridial.
Listen.
Yanuera chama yo you know me.
And then Gartin the Allen Minister in the Alcontel South Sudan and I can't trust the Karakomido. Near Maquil with the Jenny or a board and board and Quill and Chanaco, Chagins, Comire board. And I need Maquil with. Can now no unimis, nearly 270. No, we could not to the UN. We entered the man to the Katago. No, to the other Kailor, tell us what's in one of them. Okay, yeah, Maggie. Yen my tell me be a mere the middle and Jango. Tijing ni chagala nuere, tijing ni chagala nuere, chica gad young chagana, be in a good chinkel, cod gui in a con. Okay, maintenance in South Sudan, Magorage. Konga you mean Goragan, and Yen Talk so many friends of you guys. Shelling, song, Gary Charlie, Gordon Kong, Shelling. I got Melody walk. Bella the walk. Kian no Chian a link. Go yen about Doran, about Don Coca wine. Ayen, Shabana, Mitocontin. Conguard, Nature Longor. Right. Did when you introduce the toga, controversial agenda 32 states. Mashiro does not even make sense that Yoga Yeri Gari, a man quite implement out with. A man who implement Magoria Obia state. Increase by it. Kamula Logonayan, K 11 state. Aring my charge known 11 plus the other 10 make 21. And Mula Logoyan Nuere, K Dolmanong idea, Aring my charge. And will I go again it? Michiring my child do no, yen where I go again it, yeah, go again it. Why? When ring my child say, let do this, why you never go again it? You say a question, Mawana, you say a question, Mawana. Yeah. Yeah, no. I just say a question, Mawana. The time you are living now in the Western world, you're living in the United States. Yeah. Where on earth, Mijim and Lemo will take opposition, Madrid policy while he's not in the government. Agent Kailor, you my chadino, and who not only head and bring my chadalar, who can yen no. You cannot come with any policy. He's the opposition. Kichian and no get done. Chian no. Ayan nuere. Ayan not only bring my charge 21 credit. She no. Kina with Yadan ready.
Kina we dan no dia Lloyd interest.
Riek was just suggesting that if the country is stable, if we wanted to increase the state, we can increase.
Hey, do you know why now the Nuera again is the? Can I tell you something?
Policy that
give me
that we're gonna have this.
Give me 1 minute.
Just suggesting.
Give me 1 minute to ask you this question, Andrew.
Okay.
And my other viewers will hear it. You guys say that you respect what Riek Machar always do. Riek Machar is the one who come up with the idea to divide the country. He came up with the Lebanese state. Lebanese state plus 10, the previous 10, then make 21. And Riek Machar was anti the Jiang Padang. You know, Jiang Padang in Upper Nile area. He didn't give us any state. And then when Kir Mayadi came with 7, Kir had 7, he made 28. And then Taban came with 4, another 4, and then made 32. Why you guys against everything our South Sudanese come up with the idea? If we come up with that idea, now government accept that idea. And now you go against it again. What is your problem, guys?
No, look.
Yes, it's your problem. Because Riek Machar is the one who created them.
Look. Our problem is, our problem is here.
No, right, a question, Mr. Jin Chelling.
Let me say it in English.
Chelling. No, Chelling, me Kulisi. Question number Chelling.
Yeah, Chelling said it. So let me explain it in English so that your viewers will understand.
Okay.
Okay?
Tell us why you are against it.
The reason why we're refusing the 32 state of Kir is that if we wanted to increase the state in South Sudan, it cannot be done in a presidential degrees. It needs to be put into the parliament as a bill to be debated properly, and then from there, the president can sign it to become a law. Not coming from the presidential office and said, oh, this is the law. This is the 32 state. That is imposing it to people. That is not the will of the South Sudanese. Like the 32 state, there are some tribes or some communities that are being marginalized, that are not even being involved into that 32 state. The land are being taken off them.
Who are those?
And to be given into the
Could you give an example of those community left out? Who are those?
Like the Chuluk.
Okay.
Chuluk, you guys are claiming that now Chuluk land is yours. So do you think that the controversial 32 states are going to be creating peace in South Sudan?
We are not complaining. We are not complaining any land from Chuluk. The Nile is our border. The Chuluk are on the other side and the Denga are on the other side.
And then you come as far as, even in my area, in Pangag area, there is an area called Majugyang. Majugyang, even the Dinka are claiming that is their area.
There is no nowhere who can name Majuk. The word itself, Majuk. Linga, tell nowhere mla chole Majuk. Linga chelling. Ekai lorna. Tell nowhere mla chole Majuk. Majuk is the Dungjang.
Well, can't get him by now to Joe.
Hey, tell nowhere. Ngan tong nowhere. Tell nowhere mla chole Majuk. Michel are me jong yang che do du ne dor jan.
Okay, you call her me.
Kai lord me di te jure.
Let me finish it.
Jinte kai lord me di ure jin gan kai ure.
Okay, during the migration, let me say this. During the migration, when the Nuer migrated from Western Nuer, so you guys can work it out. Who was in that land? Who was in that land? Our occupation in that land, when we're coming from the Western Nuer, who did we find there? Who was in that land?
Ngongo lwale yak.
Okay, then.
Ejang lwale yak Nuer panga linga panga keliu erul jang erul jang keliu.
If you know that. We have lived there for more than 200 years.
You were welcome.
Let me say.
You were welcome like a guest.
Okay, we lived there for more than 200 years. Let me finish my point. We lived there for more than 200 years. So do you think that we're going to move? Can you move the Arab?
No, you're not going to move, but you have to understand, you have to respect the order from the native. They're the people there. Like me, if I come from Paria,
we are the native now. We come about
if I come from Pariang and come to Pangak, I have no right to claim the land because I came from somewhere. So you guys need to understand. That is your problem. You don't understand. That's why you're going to be rebel forever, forever. You're not going to be rebel forever, forever. You're never going to win.
Look, let me, I'll give you an example before. I don't think
you understand that. I said, look. Kiyan bigger souk.
Oh, shit.
Biyan yan nuer bigger souk. Tema, population of nuer, she farga population ewal. Population, tema go down, because nuer, the liuga with government, ke liuga with IO. Kiyan nuer chi yan nen. A yen God one myth.
Asma, you can see, man. Our population is finishing. Yes, I accept that.
And why you and not on the
What about you guys? Are you not dying? You're dying too.
Yeah, we're dying. Like in
solution. Let's come up with the alternative. How are we going to run that country?
Again, we want it. Let peace come. Let peace come. Rama ba jiga again. Ramete ke mikela ban nang court. Me a kir mayadit ban nang court. Me a ring my child ban nang court. Again, go con jang.
Accept the peasant. Let us not drag you guys. You screaming and kicking to implement the agreement. Let's just implement it then.
Kiya la lare kuma jan,
the only problem we got here is that you guys know that if Nuer come there in a large number to implement the agreement, you're going to be running out if you make another horror again, like 2016.
No, we're not going to do anything.
This is going to happen. This is going to happen.
We do the self-defense.
You guys don't accept the simple fact that you fail everyone.
We're going
to show you. We're going to show you.
We do self-defense to defeat Mundang ideology.
Okay, listen. If you guys doing that, any provocation that you guys going to do again, we're going to protect ourselves. We're going to defend ourselves. Let's just implement it. Because this time we're not going to allow a government to actually dictate our number. Who can move and who cannot. Who can move and who cannot. Because that country is for all of us. We can go anywhere we like.
Andrew. Jingai ni government boomelong than rebel. Jingai no.
Nah. Then government boom ka purnas jo.
No.
Bumaka porna.
No.
Bumaka porna. Then kule lengen tiri me wojo ke gar mal kwa implement. Ko wonno ke je ken wonne ne ken porna niti ya nore weti ya told somewhere ba ka identify a god jinu. Enjen lo ke ken. Jinu. We know the reality, man.
All right, Andrew, I enjoy talking to you. I will stop from there and share the video. Share it, give it to your Nuer so they can listen to it.
I will share it.
Yeah.
But you guys accept
it. Yan Nuer la madarodun go junub Sudan dungnan kondiar. Che dungjan.
Accept it.
Lagi mi yala nongo kuru o ba jang ba kanak yan chiguru jang kuru me chebichwong.
Let's see. Let's just implement the agreement. That is what we wanted now, man. Let's just implement it.
Okay.
But the problem, you guys are too scared.
No, we are not. Thank you.
Because Mundeng is coming.
Yeah, Mundeng my child Mundeng child 1991, child 2013, child 2016. And Mundeng my chabat.
Okay, all right. Mundeng is coming.
Chabat.
Mundeng is coming.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right, thank you, guys. That was a good debate. This is what we want in South Sudan. We want to debate. Tell what you think is right, and then the viewers could judge. Andrew, thank you so much. Now it's my time to end the video. by saying thank you for watching. And I was expressed by point of view, the sanction of Taban Dengai alone is not going to help the peace. Because whenever there is a problem in the country, it's not only one person it is accountable for. So sanction Taban himself and leave Ring Machar, the top leader, out, and leave the government. When you sanction the leaders from the government side and leave the top leader, leave Kir Mayadit out, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you see Taban is a problem of peace, then it is the right for the people of South Sudan to say, take away Taban Denga in that position and put somebody else. Like now, all this problem, people are explaining it in the wrong conception. There are people now say, oh, Riek Machar, Ben, Riek Abulo, Kene, by president, Kutabana Binyai. So, hold on. Somebody. Now, our country is our country. And every time when you introduce yourself, you know South Sudan. This is the flag of South Sudan, this one. See this? Beautiful country. See that? This is the flag of the beautiful country. Country that I fought the war for it. I fought. I myself, I fought, not somebody. I fought for the war. I fought. And if you want to destroy it in such a way, I have a right to speak out. So Taban Dengai should be sanctioned with people in the government, not by himself. Because if Taban is doing something against his human right, they're the people who told him to do it. So don't use somebody's life. And then when the thing comes into reality, you step away. No, it not work. You support somebody. You support your leader. Like here in the United States, the government will not step away from somebody who commits something in the government. The government will stand with them until they go to court. And when the person get guilty in the court of law, that's where somebody will face the consequences by himself. So what the government of South Sudan is doing is wrong. You cannot refer all your people who commit problem to the outside world. And you're the one who put them to be a leader. It is the government of South Sudan last time who decreed Taban Dengai to be a vice president. So if Taban went there and do something wrong, the government should be responsible to tell Taban, we will not bring you as a vice president and then you do something illegally. No, government should fire Taban Dengai right away instead of the United States to come and say they're going to sanction Taban. It is the government who makes Taban as the vice president. He will not make himself as the vice president. Why the government give Taban away from them? And Taban went there do the thing for the government. If Taban was not doing it for the interest of the government has to fire Taban. That is the way things work in the Western world. And you leaders in South Sudan, you need to understand. You are representing the sovereignty of South Sudan. This country with the flag, beautiful flag. You see that? Right there. You see the beautiful of our country? Don't be just there as the food eaters. You're not there as the food eaters. You are there as the leaders of the country. Like any country on the planet. If you guys are not able to rule that country, you invited us to come there. We will come and help you. We have a lot of South Sudanese here who are more experts in technology, in managing, in whatever. We are capable here in the United States, there in Canada, there in Australia, There in Eastern Africa, we are South Sudanese who are well qualified to come home and lead that country. If you, the former leaders from the SPLM, if you are not capable to understand the language, invited her to come to help you, President Kiir Ariang Machar. You've been thinking that only few doctors should be in South Sudan. People were thinking only Dr. Ariang Machar, only Dr. Lemakol, only Dr. Riegai, only Dr. Majanga God, only Dr. what? Now Dr. Lakini Kabeli, Lord Boy, she got doctors. Lord Boy are doctors now, and they are coming. More doctors are coming. You need those doctors to come home to help those old doctors. Those old mind doctors, they are not functioning. Everything the South Sudanese said to be good, they go again with it. Those old doctors' mind, they need to be taken out in the government. They can do other things. They can be advisors. They can be lecturers. People give lectures in the universities. People who create companies that can hiring the citizens. That is their job as a doctor. Dr. Lemakol need to open a companies. Dr. Riek Machar need to open a company and stop worrying about being president, being a president. All this nonsense. Thank you for watching. I put it with the song of Jang Bol. I'm done. Thank you for watching all.
Hey, it's Brandon Andrews. I'm here at the corner of Greenwood and Archer in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's Black Wall Street.
The song from Apadang Son. I'm gonna end this with it. Listen, Jang Bol Ayul. Now I'm gonna dance. Listen to the song. I'm ending my video with this. This is the flag of South Sudan. If you don't have this, you need to buy it. Listen to the song. Listen. Hello, Konbam. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ngara Gom is here. I just end this show. Please share the video. Listen to what we were talking about. Listen to my guest, the one who spoke. Andrew Post, he's from Nuer of Akoba. You go and listen to his exchange, word exchange. And listen to my topic, what I was talking about. The sanction of Taban by the United States government is not going to help. It should not be singled out. The United States should sanction more leaders who are misleading the country. It's not Taban alone. There are the people behind Taban on both sides, the government and the IO, the opposition. So thank you for listening. This is Ngara Agwem. See you next time.